All right, so we've talked a lot about adding headers and adding layouts and adding things into your site, elements into your site. Well, now we're going to need to talk about adding pages and adding links to that site. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually add a page to your site. So over here, if you will notice right here, we've got insert, and we've got pages, and we've got themes. And we're going to talk about pages right now. So I'm going to click on pages. And when I click on pages, you're going to see that I only have one page right now, and that's my home page. That's my page where everybody comes to first, the landing page, if you will, for my website. So I want to add a page to the site. Now, there's two different ways that I can add a page to my site. One of the ways is, there's those three dots again. I click on the three dots, and I can add a subpage. Now, a subpage means that it's not going to be seen on the main navigation. It's going to be like underneath the umbrella of the home page. I don't know if I want that. I may want all my pages to be out like on the main site. So I can add a subpage here if I want to. But if I want it to be just another page to my site, not a subpage, I'm going to click on the plus sign that's at the bottom. I click the plus sign, and I'm going to name my page. I'm just going to call this one page 1. And I'm going to click done. And you're going to notice that they're both at the same level. If I were to drag this page and I put it underneath inside of the box of the home page like you see here, what's going to happen is it's going to become a sub page. So I have the ability of keeping it out or putting it in at any time. I can always change that up. Okay. So now that I've added a page, you're going to notice that right here it says page 1. It's kind of hard to see underneath all that text and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. And you say, hey, wait a minute. I thought you said that we could always change the header. It's showing the same header that's on the home page. It does that by default. Whatever was the last page that you use, it's going to use that header for the next page that you build. So in order to prevent that from happening, or to change it, all you do is click the change image. And again, you can upload, or you can select an image that is already within the Google Sites environment. It's up to you. And again, then you set your header type. You can do this for each of the pages that you build. All right. Now, let's take a look up here. This is my navigation right here. Okay. So when a visitor comes to my site, they're going to see home and they're going to see page 1. What if I don't want them to see page 1? What if I don't want them to see that? I don't want it to be a subpage of home, but I don't want them to see page 1 at all. Can I do that? And the answer is yes, you can. So here's page 1, this page that we just created right now. And if I click those three dots, you're going to see that I have the properties of that page, which means I can change the name of that page at any time. You know what? I don't want to call this page 1. I want to call this one social studies. I want to call this one science. I can change it at any time. I can add a subpage to this page again. Hide from navigation. So if I click hide from navigation, once you look up here, my navigation is now gone. Why is it gone? Because all I have is a home page now. If I add multiple pages, all of the other pages will show except for the ones that I am hiding from navigation. Now there's a little caveat with that. So if I have a page 1 and I have a subpage of page 1, whatever page 1 is, the subpage will be as well. In other words, if I hide page 1, all those subpages will be hidden as well because it's all kind of connected. Okay, so you'll see here, look. We'll see here that it's got a little line through it. That's because, I have hidden that page, okay? I can also just go back in and show back in navigation, and now you will see that navigation right there. So that is how we add a page to, and I'm going to go ahead and just add a couple of pages. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add another one. Okay. All right, so now I have a few pages here. And I'm going to just remove this. No, wait just a second here. I want you to notice something. We've got page 1, then we have page 3, then we have page 2. They're not in the correct order. So to get them in the right order that I want them to be in, I just click and then I can just drag. So now 1, 2, and 3, I just dragged it down. Okay, that's how I did that. All right, so now I have my pages in the order that I want, and I have them in here. Okay, and I'm just going to get rid of this too, so that way we can see all this stuff here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the home page. Okay. Now that I'm back on the home page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some text down here, and I'm going to make it as a link. Now, because I've added other pages in my site, now I can link to those other pages within my site. I can link to them. And that's really, really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and here on the home page, I'm going to go ahead and insert, and I'm going to add a text box that I'm going to put on here. News. Okay. And I'm going to add another text box, and we're going to call this current events. Okay. And we're going to do one more, and we'll call this one hobbies. Just for kicks. Okay. All right. Now I've got 3 different pieces of text here, and I can link each one of these to a page, to a website, to wherever it is that I want to link it to. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to click the link, and I can put a URL in there for wherever it is that I want to go to. Notice that the pages came up. So now I can say, okay, when they click news, it's going to take them to page 2 and apply. So now when they click on news, it'll take them to page 2. Even though they have it up in the navigation, it'll take them to that second page. And I can do that to any one of these. Okay. So now I have the ability to link within my site or still outside, wherever it is that I want to link to, which is nice. It's going to give me some freedom, because maybe I don't want one of the pages actually in the navigation, but I have a link somewhere else within the site that will take them to a specific page. Maybe it's kind of like a hidden page. I can do that now. So again, all we did was insert some text. We added it as a link. Now, does it have to be text? No. I could have an image and have a link to that image, and it will go to another page within my site as well. It does not have to be text. It can also be an image. Okay, so that's something to remember too. If you want to make it a little fancy, you can make it an image. Of course, you can also make it a button. And we'll be talking about making custom buttons and headers in our next section.